Hey guys, Mitch from Switchback Lighting here. Today we're going to show you how to install our LED kit into headlights. We haven't done a tutorial like this for a good 5 years or so. But we're going to start off with the Parkers and high beam, because that's what we can access from the engine bay, and then we'll tackle the low beam as well. So Parkers are nice and easy. See down here, this is where the Parkers sit. You twist the holder anti-clockwise, pull it out like so. Remove your halogen bulb. We're going to open the LEDs up. These are non-polarity sensitive, so you can put them in any way. Pop them in there. Normally, just grab it with 2 fingers and whack it back in. And then this time you'll have to twist it clockwise. Same goes with the other side. Remove that. Put these in. And that is it. Let's give it a quick test run. Make sure they both work. So Parkers are on. They're nice, white and bright. And we are good to go. Next, we will do the high beam. These are all sealed, generally sealed boxes, unless I've opened them up to test them when I send them out. So what you get in the kit, normally what I do with the old bulbs, I put them back in the casing just so the customer does have their original ones as spares. High beam are the H11, which are also H9 in the LED, and this is our X9S kit. So basically bulbs come like this. Go with the driver's side first. So what I normally like to do is pull up on the coolant reservoir funnel neck. We're going to locate the back of the high beam cap, twist anti-clockwise until it reaches the end, take our cap off, and it will be hard to see. I might get a light. A bit easier to see now. So in these headlights currently, they are just halogen bulbs, so they just twist anti-clockwise to pop out of the holder. So twist anti-clockwise, squeeze your 2 pins on the end to release the plug, like so, and then we're going to plug our H11 in. Basically tuck our driver box into the back of the headlight. There is plenty of room in the back of the headlight to do this, and normally now I get down the front and have a look at the bulb here, and basically we're gonna turn it to the position we need to, and once I get that out of the way properly, we're just going to twist it clockwise until the LED itself is facing 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. So about there. That is the correct orientation of the bulbs. They should not be in any other way. Same with the low beam. That is so they can mimic basically halogen spread. So now that we've finished that one on, I know that these are non-polarity. We will test them, but I'm going to put the cap on anyway. And we'll repeat for the other side. With a standard airbox, these are nice and easy to access. Cap off anti-clockwise to get the bulb out. Squeeze our 2 pins. Whack our factory bulb in there. Plug him in. Doesn't matter which way you plug these ones in. These are a non-polarity bulb. If you're installing bulbs that have a polarity, they will only work one way. This particular model of LED are essentially multi-directional. So have a look in here. like so, twist it, make sure it's up and down, which it is, and work our cap back on, and we'll test these out, turning the headlights on, flicking the trigger forward, and we can see here that they are working. Just the low beam left to do now. We'll run through how to do that now. First step with the low beam, we need to access the inner guard liner here. So what we do need to do is turn the wheels full lock in the opposite direction that you're changing the bulb on. Driver's side I find to be the hardest just because I'm right-handed. So I'm going to turn the wheels this way, so the wheels come out this way, give me plenty of room to get in and get these bolts and get my arm up in there to change the bulb. So we'll do that now. Alright, these bolts in here are T15. I like to use a right angle drill bit just with a 12 volt drill. And we just get down here and we take 1, 2, 3, I've missed one, 4, and I normally take one or two more, just for a bit more room, just while I'm here, like so. We can put that aside. I'll take my watch off because I need to throw my arm up in there. We'll open up the box and we'll get ready to fit it. Alright, so these are our X9B LED bulbs. So these ones for the low beam are H7. So basically what we have to do is pull our liner back, like so. This one has been attempted stolen before, hence the split in it to access the horn. But basically you can see just up here, better if you can see our low beam cap there. So normally I just push the carpet back. Hopefully you can see what's going on here. If not, I apologise. The factory caps are tight. I normally try and use my right hand because it's stronger. Same deal as the high beam. Turn it anti-clockwise to get in there. And then basically we pull the plug directly backwards because it's just a H7 plug. And then there's a little clip inside the headlight that we unclip, and basically we pull that down and our bulb comes out. I've made that look really easy, but what I'm going to do is grab the internal of the light. This is a set of VF headlights internally. So what I was trying to explain there is you put your hand in, basically push the top of the wire retainer across, open it up, take your bulb out, and to install a new one we've got to take the plastic bulb adapter off, and basically the strip has to face down, as you can see here, only goes in one way. Put that in and then basically push your LED in from there and then you're good to go. So I'm going to do that to this light. Obviously it is quite hard to see what's going on, hence why I've got this out to sort of give you a bit of guidance as to what it looks like. But essentially I'm going to do this with one hand. I normally put it on my middle finger, sit it in there and use my other fingers to pull the retainer up. Now you can get better access to this by taking more of the screws out. You can even take the wheel off. Some people do if they haven't done it before. I do it this way because I'm able to do it this way. I've done a lot of them, so that's sort of the reasoning behind it. Some people even take the bumper off it and the headlights out to change them, but it's not really necessary. Just create what space you need to do the job. So as we're sitting here talking, essentially I'm just feeding the bulb adapter in, so it's in place now, and then I just need to grab the wiring retaining clip, push it down, and that's it. So all I'm going to do now is, I see a little plus and minus on this plug. These are a polarity sensitive bulb. On the plug of the car, which you can see here, on aftermarket headlights, the left pin is positive, right pin is negative. On genuine headlights, it's the opposite, so positive and negative. So basically our negative is there, so we're going to flip it like that and plug it in. And I'm just going to push the bulb base into the adapter. Now the wiring, the cable comes out the bottom, so you can line that up with the screw that's there. Line up the cable with the screw and basically tuck the cable in the light and pop our cap back on. Caps only go on one way too, so that's on. Flick it on, make sure what I'm saying is true, so the bulb is working. That means we've got the polarity correct. So they're now nice and white, and that's pretty much all we're changing on these lights. So I've got low beam Parkers that are on now, high beam that are currently off, so the full front end minus the indicators are LED. So that's how I do it. There are easier ways that are more, you have to put more effort in to get to. That's the way that I do it. That's the easiest way I think there is to do it for someone with a fair bit of experience with it. So just make sure when you swap LEDs in, make sure your headlights are aligned properly, so that you're not blinding oncoming traffic. If you're not sure how to do this, jump on YouTube. There's a heap of videos on YouTube in regards to what you actually have to do. Aligning the headlights, you use this adjustment clip here, turn it left or right with a hex head or Phillips head, and that will move your beam up and down. If you find that you're getting flashed a lot, that's one to drop them down a little bit. But yeah, that's all good to go. We'll do the other side and we'll button this one up. But thanks for watching, guys. That's how to change over to convert your VF Commodore to LED. Cheers.